On today's episode of Single Mod Survival, we need to expand our AE2 production capabilities. Guys and gals, Malkuth1974 back at you with another episode of our Single Mod Survival, where I take a single mod, in this case Immersive Engineering, and use it for the majority of my Let's Play. In areas where Immersive Engineering cannot cover, will not cover, and things like storage, I have installed other mods like Apllied Energistics 2 to fill that space. But in the majority of this Let's Play, we will be messing with Immersive Engineering, and whatever it covers, we will use it for. So let me just go over I got another 4K in here. So we got a bunch of 4Ks in here. What we need to do today is, like the last episode, as we all know, we went and we got some slimes, and I've gone through the trouble of making the inscribers that I needed. And actually, I've already done this once, and I had to re-record this again. So we're just kind of doing it all over again. So I kind of know what I'm doing now. But we do have the inscriber. We need 5 of them. I do have my presses. We've seen those already. And I have installed a new mod, and this is the only way I could find to get this to work. That is because a block, like an inscriber, needs to have in certain aspects, needs to have stuff inserted through the bottom of it, and I don't have anything that can insert because I don't have pipes. Again, we're only using Immersive Engineering, and I did try some conveyor belts, but it did not work. So I had to install a mod called hopper ducts. All it actually adds is 2 blocks: a hopper duct and a graded hopper. The graded hopper is more of like a sorting or type of block to help sort different items here and there. Look, I actually have peanut butter and blueberry jelly sandwiches now. Blueberry and peanut butter. It is actually blueberry and peanut butter. So today we're going to set up my inscribers, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to set this up. This makes AE2 much easier. Basically what we're doing is we're semi-automating the inscribers. We're not completely automating it because that would require us to have a complete AE2 system all installed. But first, what we do need is, to make our crafting easier, is that we need an ME crafting terminal. So I already built that. Now we can craft stuff right directly from the terminal. I have pretty much everything I own in this ME system, and we should be all set there. It helped me craft these inscribers, by the way. Let me see. So there's our slime balls and everything. So I did expand my room a little bit. I'll show you why I did that. I took out all the chests that were over here, and now what we're going to do is we are going to set this all up. But first, we need to get some power into here. Now remember, we have a pulverizer for only one reason, and that is because the crusher will not crush Apllied Energistics stuff into Apllied Energistic material. So if I put a let me see if I can think of the name here. If I put a Certus quartz into the crusher, it will come out as a dust made for something in Immersive Engineering. I have no idea. Actually, it's not even Certus quartz, it's actually nether quartz. And we don't want that because their version of nether quartz is not compatible with Apllied Energistics 2. So just for sakes and giggles, we installed the pulverizer to do the nether quartz and the other AE2 stuff with the quartz stuff we get the right dust. That's the only reason we have that. It's the only thing we use it for. It's not automated in any way. It's just sitting there. We still use the crusher for all our ores and everything like that. So just to get that out of the way in case you're new to the series. So what I need to do is I need to set up 4 of these, and I'm going to do it a little bit different than I originally did it. like that. So, and each one of these is going to have a press in it. So this one will be a logic one, this one will be an engineering one, this one will be a calculation one, and this one will be the silicon one. Now all this setup needs is one item. So for the silicon, all we need is silicon. So if you put silicon in the back of that, it will work. But what happens is you have to manually do it. So you have to put it in. You can't put more than one. You can't put more than one item in here, so it doesn't stack inside here. So what happens is you do the silicon, it does it, and it breaks it, and it comes out, and blah blah blah, and it makes it a pain in the ass. But these can be automated, and the way you automate them is that you come from the back. In this case, I'm using hoopers from Minecraft, and anything that you put in this hooper will end up in this middle slot. Basically what I found out is that anything that goes in the side slots will always go into the top, the middle slot. Anything that enters from the top will go into the top part, and anything that enters from the bottom of this block will go into the bottom. Hence why we needed the hooper duct, and that is for a little bit of a different build that we'll be building over here. So these also need power, so we're going to put these on here. We're going to use our Apllied Energistics power system. So I need to run the power from over here to here, and the only way I can find to do that is to bring the block down a little bit low, and then like that. Now that should work. I've changed things up a little bit since we last did it, but we might get an issue with this. We might have to move this. So I'll go over here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it up here, and see how it brought it over, and then I'm going to bring this down, go like that, like that, like that, and like that. So our next block that we want to make, I'm going to place right, we can place it right here. Now this one's going to be special. So what the first thing I need to do is I need to dig a hole, and another hole. That's fine. Get myself out of here. And then what we need now is the actual hooper duct, because we want to go from below it. So there we go. Now that's connected there, and all I need to do is hook a hooper to it. So now anything that goes in here will go into the bottom. Now we need one on the top, and now I need one on the side. So it doesn't matter which side you put it on. I'm just going to put it like that. Like I said, any side you put this on, it will empty into. And then I need actually one of those to help connect that. So let me see if I can find any more of these, because I kind of want to hook this up a certain way. Let me see. LV wire connector. Let me see if I have any more of these. I do. I have two more, and I will need two more Cooper wires. Cooper wires. I got some of those. Alright. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place one up here. They do go on the ceiling, by the way. Just remember that. And I'm going to run that up like that. And then I'm going to run that down like that. So there you go. So now that my wiring's all hooked up, we have to do something special. Here we go. I'm going to quit out, go back in, and play again. This is to fix the bug where your wires will disappear for not Apllied Energistics, I mean Immersive Engineering. There's a bug that if you completely exit out of Minecraft without doing what I just did, these wires will not come back the next time I shut Minecraft down and come back, and I'll have to redo it. This, like 90% of the time, works. Sometimes it don't know why. It is a bug. They're trying to fix it. Hopefully it gets fixed soon. So there you go. Now we have all our wires where we need them. And everything should be hooked up. So let's take a look. Well, actually, let's see if I have any actual, I can't think of the name right now. Silicone. I think I have a few left where I can show you what actual raw silicone. Here we go. I got 5 left. So we have the inscriber there. If I go in the back here, we notice it's emptying out. We're powered up. The first one is going to go through, and then now the second one's going to load through. So that'll repeat on everything that is over here. You just got to know, like the logic press. What does the logic press make? Logic press. It makes the printed logic circuit, correct? So to make that, we need gold. So if I go in here, and I'll grab like 5 gold, and we'll stick that in there. So now it's going to start making my logic presses. I mean my printed logic circuits. Over here, this is an engineering circuit. So if we look up engineer, engineer, I'll just look under press. Yeah, we should just look under press. Press. Calculation engineering press. So we know that makes the printed engineering circuit, which takes a diamond. Now, do I have any diamonds? Let me look. Diamonds. I have a few. I'll do 3 of them. So if I click on this, I put that in there, it's gonna start making that. See how they're all printed up over here, and they're just gonna keep making it. Now, if you didn't have it set up this way, I'd have to manually insert the diamonds every time. And over here we have the calculation press. I believe that takes a pure Certus quartz, which I don't have any. I thought I did. No, I guess I don't. I must have used them all up. Darn it. Certus quartz crystals. So I'll have to make some more. Anyway, so there you go. That's how this works. So this is all automated. So that function of this is automated. This setup is for a specific purpose. Now we can make the actual process. We can actually make the printed circuits of all the stuff over here, but we still need to make the actual finished processor for all of these. And you see that they're all the same. If you look at this one, it takes a circuit up here, redstone and silicon. Up here it's the same thing. All 3 of them are the same exact thing. That's why I only have 1 of them. So what you want to do over here is that we need to load this up to get ready to make those. So if I put silicon in here, it's going to load in the bottom. If I put redstone in here, it's going to load in the top. And of course, if I put the actual press I want to make, and let's see, let's do the printed engineering one. I might need those a little bit later. We place that in the top. We go in here. Now these are automatically going to be completed. Again, this is a semi-automatic system. If I didn't have that set up, I would have to manually put these in every single time. This just it just saves me some time, for I don't actually have to mess around with that. So there you go. That is how you kind of, you make your Apllied Energistics system run just a little bit better. And you can use any type of system here. I have to use the hoopers because that's really all I have. You can use, if you have thermal expansion, their version of their pipes, or whatever, Ender IO, whatever you got, you can set this up the same exact way. This makes it, I like it this way. So the next possible step that we would have to do is, of course, completely automating the whole system, which would require us to have the process actually through the AE system. So I can just go, oh, I want to make, whatever, 10 of those chips, or 10 of those chips, or whatever. I need 52 silicone chips, or whatever. That would be the next logical step after this. Now you could also, if you have a nice piping system, I don't have a good enough piping system to want to really mess with this, but you could also set this up in a way. I could actually probably do it with conveyor belts, and I might actually do it, but I think it would be a waste of my time. But you could have just like one chest here, and say you want to build, you want to make a certain thing or whatever, what you could have is you could have the chest set up, and then it filters into each one of these. So obviously, we know this one is gold, this one's diamond, that one's pure Certus, and this one actually is silicone. So we know if I put silicone in here and I filtered it out to make it only go to this one, it would go to this one, gold would go over here, etc., etc. If also, if you were trying in the process of actually making a processor, you could have these emptying out. I believe they empty out the side. This is why I don't think I can do it, because I don't think I can have something being ejected. Yeah, I don't have any type of pipe that does that, but I believe that you can eject from the side too. That's why there's all these different sides. But anyway, whatever is making, like if it makes a circuit, it ejects, and you have another filter system set up for the ejection system for these to automatically filter the processors into here, the top, it'll make the processors for you. Or if you have the silicone will come down, it will go into this hopper. If you put redstone into this chest this magical chest that we can't see, you can also have that go into this side hopper. So you need a little bit of a filtering system to do that, but it's very possible. I have done that before in another game that I have played, and it works pretty dang good. Until you set up your actual AE2 system where it will automatically do everything for you. So there you go. That is we are all set now. We can make all our printed logic circuits. We can do all kinds of wonderful things now with this system. So I'm going to grab this. I'm going to place that in there. We'll make some more of those, and I'll place the engineering chip in there. So there you go. That is that. Now I am going to make some more 4K chips, but I need to go find some Certus quartz. The issue I'm having right now, of course, where is it? It's the drill. The lovely drill I made a few episodes ago. As you can see right here, I have all these steel drill heads. The reason I have the steel drill heads is because I don't have enough of enchantment to actually repair any of them. So I've been just making more steel drill heads. Now those cost quite a bit of buckaroos to actually construct. So I have to keep making coal coke and steel. Now I'm pretty set for now, I think, on steel. Of course, the issue is that we need steel for some of the higher tier stuff of immersive engineering, and I think the next episode we're gonna go into one of these can be upgraded. I don't know which one it is. I'll have to look it up. But one of these makes things easier to make or faster. I think it's the coke oven. I think it is. I think it can make faster. I don't think it's part of Apllied Engineering. I think it's what is the other mod I have installed? Immersive Integration, and there's Immersive Engineering. Okay, so Immersive Integration, they have a coke oven, heated coke oven. Yeah, so they have a different type of coke oven that I'm gonna look up, figure out how to use, and we'll cover that next episode. So until then, guys, this is Malkuth in 1974. Thanks for watching. You guys have a great day. This is Malkuth out of here.